At 91, Brigitte Bardot's final chapter quietly closed, and the world stopped to look back. No red carpet, no cameras flashing, just the end of a life that once set cinema on fire. The woman who changed how the world saw beauty, freedom, and desire passed away in her home in southern France. And with her went an entire era of film history. This wasn't just the loss of an actress. This was the goodbye of a symbol. Brigitte Bardot wasn't born a legend. She became one. Long before social media, before influencers, before global celebrity culture, there was BB, a young French woman whose presence alone could shift headlines, upset traditions, and redefine femininity on screen. When she appeared in And God Created Woman in 1956, audiences had never seen anything like her. She didn't play a fantasy. She was the disruption, free, sensual, unapologetic. The film shocked conservative critics, angered censors, and instantly made Bardot a global sensation. Overnight, she became the face of a cultural revolution. The bikini, once scandalous, became iconic because she wore it. Her hair, her walk, her attitude were copied around the world. Time magazine called her the embodiment of modern desire. But behind the image, the reality was far more complicated. Fame followed her everywhere. Paparazzi hunted her relentlessly. Every relationship, every mistake, every breakdown became public spectacle. Despite starring in nearly 30 films, Bardot often said she never loved fame. Movies like The Truth, Contempt, and Viva Maria proved she was more than a symbol. She could act, command a scene, and carry emotional depth. Yet the pressure never eased. By 39, while still at the height of her popularity, she made a decision that stunned Hollywood. She walked away. No farewell tour, no dramatic announcement. Brigitte Bardot retired from acting in 1973, saying she wanted to leave elegantly. And she meant it. She never returned to the screen. Instead, she redirected her life toward a cause that would define her second legacy: animal rights. In the years that followed, Bardot sold her jewelry, memorabilia, and personal possessions to fund what would become the Brigitte Bardot Foundation. She fought tirelessly against animal cruelty, factory farming, and exploitation. While her views sometimes sparked controversy, her dedication never wavered. For decades, she became one of the most powerful animal rights voices in Europe. Her life wasn't without pain. Bardot survived public breakdowns, suicide attempts, illness, and intense loneliness. She once said she understood hunted animals because she felt hunted herself. Fame had given her everything and taken just as much away. Yet even in isolation, she never stopped fighting for causes she believed in. When news of her death broke, tributes poured in from around the world. French President Emmanuel Macron called her a legend of the century, praising her films, her voice, her freedom, and her passion. Fans remembered her not just as a beauty, but as a force, someone who lived on her own terms, no matter the cost. Brigitte Bardot didn't fade quietly. She stepped away loudly, deliberately, and permanently. She reshaped cinema, challenged norms, and proved that walking away can be just as powerful as staying. Her death marks the end of a cinematic age, but her influence remains everywhere, in film, fashion, activism, and the idea that freedom is worth protecting. This isn't just a goodbye to Brigitte Bardot, it's the closing of a chapter the world will never see again.